Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Donovan. I'm going to teach you guys today just some of the things I've been learning from different videos and just my life in general. So recently I have been getting really into credit cards and just having a good credit score and just understanding the basics of credit cards and how important credit scores are. A great person to watch to learn way more than what I can teach you would be Graham Stevens, but I'm just going to go into one part of my favorite credit card. He has a list right now. It's his 5 top cards for beginners. I think the title is literally the 5 best credit cards for beginners 2019. It's a great video. He also has Credit Cards 101 and Credit Scores 101. Just excellent videos to learn, especially if you're young. I'm just starting out. I'm just turned 19, and I got a credit card when I was 18. I already have a credit score just barely under 700, and I plan to grow that. And I've only had a credit card for about 6 or 7 months now. But so right now I only have this card, but I do plan on getting more and just helping my line of credits. And you can learn more about that and why it is important to have like 2 to 3 cards to start off with in some of his videos. But I'm just really just gonna glorify this card right here. This card is literally amazing. So it is the Bank of America Cash Rewards card. It is the best card you can possibly have to just grow and get as much cash back as you possibly can. Also, if you're not a big traveler, it's a great card because it doesn't really have any traveling perks. What it does have is, like I said, just a great amount of cash back opportunities. So something I didn't get to take advantage of, but it's just a great aspect of this card, is if you sign up today, it's usually about $150, but right now it's $200 if you spend $500 in the first 3 months. So that being said, don't be like, oh, I'd spend $500 to get $200. That math doesn't add up. It really does, because you can spend that $500 on something you already need. You can spend it on groceries, gas, or what I personally did was I bought my laptop with it, and I maxed out the card, but then paid it off right away. This established immediate credit, and I got cash back for that. But if you did something like that with a big purchase, you will get that money. Just have the money already in hand for that purchase, so that it's really just buying it with the card, paying off that card, and getting the points and benefits for it. If you don't know exactly what you want to spend it on, but you need that line of credit, like I said, you can really spend it on just anything. A good suggestion is actually just paying off your car insurance for 3 months in advance. That will probably get you up to $500, and you'll get $200 extra to spend. So on top of that, you get 3% back on gas, which is just fantastic. I'll explain how much money I've saved about per year on that. You get 2% cash back on groceries, 1% cash back on everything else. You have revolving Bank of America deals, and I will explain just how there's some great, not really loopholes, but just how great those are. So for the first year, there is 0% interest. So this doesn't mean that you can just like put $1,000 on your card and just let it sit there for a year. I mean, technically you could do that, but I'll explain later how that really is not good for your credit score. And then after all of this, there is a 10% cash back if you redeem your cash in Bank of America's checking or savings account, which means, say you get $100 all saved up in your cash rewards. If you transfer it over to a Bank of America account, you get an extra $10 of that for every $100, so 10%. Just keep in mind, when you do have a Bank of America's account, keep about $2,500 in there at all times to avoid a $12 stupid fee that they put in. I believe I don't ever get that fee just because I've been banking with Bank of America for a while. Same with my parents, mainly because I'm on my parents' account, that they don't have that fee. I'm pretty sure we have way more money than $2,500 in there. I mean, just because we have like 6 accounts. So that's the only reason why we don't have that fee, but just be careful for that. That's also part of the reason why I couldn't get that $200 extra dollars, but you can. Please take advantage of that and get that line of credit. That's $200. That's $200. You can do so much with that money, and just have it just as a backup, just in case you need to pay a payment later in life. So I just can't tell you how much I love this card. Like literally, it sits in my wallet and it has its eyes just poking out, like. But it's just such a nice card. By the way, you can get pretty much any card you want into a cool card like this. There's also a breast cancer awareness, different baseball teams, different sports, and they do just Bank of America doesn't take any money to your account. They actually donate by how much you spend to different causes, and there's no extra fee at all with these deals. So it's like getting a luxury card, really cool looking, and it goes to a good cause, and it doesn't cost anything. Really good. Such a blessing, and it just looks really cool. Like, I've handed it to so many people, and they're like, "This is the coolest card I've seen." Not many people know about it, so when you do sign up, just be like, "Hey, I know you guys have some cool cards." So yeah. So like I said, I'll explain more about like how much I'm saving per gas per month, how much I'm saving per year and stuff like that. So I spend about $80 on gas a month on just going back and forth to work and school. I do have a pretty decent car when it comes to gas mileage, so I'm not spending a ton. And gas is really cheap in Kansas right now. I think when I left it was $2 a gallon, which is a lot better than here in San Diego. But so like I said, I'm spending $80 in gas a month. That is $1,000 about a year, a little under that. But in all, I'm saving about $30 to in cash back just in gas, which isn't a lot, but that is a full tank of gas later. I spend about $360 a month on meals at the grocery store. So that's 2% back. So that is a lot. I do have some weird habits on food like that, but also I will be buying for my girlfriend and my roommates, and they pay me back, or vice versa, similar to that. But all my bills says 360 on average, and so if it might be 300 and I might be spending 16, people Venmo me back, that's fine, but I'm still getting 2% cash back on that $360. So I calculate that up, and that's about almost $85 just alone from groceries. This is great. So I have about $1,000 a month in other spending needs. Really about $500 I can charge on my card, because I can't charge on my card my rent, just because there will be an extra $12 service fee, and the balance doesn't work out. But with that being said, I'm getting about $10 a month. Sorry, my bad. About $5 a month, because I'm not paying rent on my card. $5 a month extra a year, which is about $60 extra dollars. So in total, if you're adding it all up, I'm getting about almost $150 in cash back minimum. That's a little under in just this cash back alone. And this has not even touched Bank of America deals yet. Bank of America deals is probably the best thing Bank of America offers. There is just so much opportunity to make as much money as you possibly can cash back. So people are like, "Oh, don't spend money. This is just incentives to spend money on companies you wouldn't already spend." This is just totally not true. So I think Bank of America is amazing because they partner with just amazing companies that I already spend my money at anyway. So they also have recently new levels. So level 1, if you use 4 different Bank of America deals, you get a coin per each Bank of America deal. And once you get 4 coins, you get $5 extra. Level 2, you get $6 extra for the 4 coins. And level 3, you get $7 extra. And then I think it keeps going on for that. So just a good example of just starting off on that first level. I am addicted to cold brew coffee, and I saw Starbucks coffee had a 5% cash back. I went to Starbucks, spent $3 for a cold brew coffee, and got 15% cash back in return. The next deal that I used was a 10% cash back for if you ordered Panera online. So I was at work with 4 of my friends, or I guess coworkers, they're my friends too, and we all wanted Panera. I put it on my card, and they just Venmo me back. I put that right back into my Bank of America card, or my Bank of America account, because that's what they're linked to. But we spent $44 in total. I think my meal was $11, so I got all that $33 other dollars back. I put that all right back in my account. So I spent $11, and I got $4.40 back in cash into my account. Next offer I took advantage of was a 10% Walmart grocery pickup. Actually, I think I did it the same day or the day after. When I was just right before I left work, I placed in an order of things that I wanted. I kept it small just because I didn't want to spend a ton of money on groceries. That I could find a better deal at Hy-Vee or something. But I just saw some good deals. I got Gatorade and just a couple different food options. I spent $50 and I got $5 cash back. Plus I got that coin. So that's 3 coins. And a good amount of cash back. And then I needed brakes. I was just gonna go to O'Reilly and get brakes, or I don't remember. But then the last second I remembered, I was like, yeah, there's a cashback deal for AutoZone. I looked at the prices; both were the exact same for my brakes. So I spent $35 for the back and front brakes, so it was $70 in total. I got I got $3.50 back because it was a 5% cashback deal from AutoZone. And that was another coin as well. So altogether, I got a meal that I would have had anyway. I got to feed my coffee addiction. I got some food that was already on my budget, and on top of that, I got brakes for my car, which I needed. If you do read my book, or just I probably will have a later video that explains my budget, I do have $100 a month to go to my car, pretty much Oh Crap Fund, and this was part of it. I did need those brakes pretty desperately, so it wasn't like I was out of my budget or spending anything I wouldn't already have spent it anyway. So this is why I love Bank of America. I think I got $13 in cash back total, and then I got $5 extra on top of that for hitting that first level. That's $18, and I didn't even break any part of my budget at all. Like when people are like, oh, they're just incentives to get you out of your means. No, just be smart with it. All you have to do is just be responsible with your account, and this is how you will grow just as a person. So this is $18 I could use investing, I could use as a meal or two later, and just helps my budget in general. So like I said, I got the World Wildlife Fund card, and like I said, just ask for it. It's very simple as well. So I have been using the Bank of America deals for a while, even before I got my credit card. This is just a side note and it has nothing to do, or I guess it has a little bit to do with the Bank of America deals, but I don't need to add this into the video. So my parents came down from New Jersey, where I'm from, to Lawrence to visit me. All of our cards all of our accounts are linked. I saw the Bank of America deals. I was kind of being a little secretive, but I was like, hey, just pay me back for the room, just because I work at the hotel, and I was just putting in advance the payments and stuff like that. And I was just trying to make it really simple, but also I saw the Bank of America deals. And so it said if you spent more than $400, it would cap at $400, but you got 10% back, cash back. So their bill was more than $400, but I got $40 in cash back, and then they paid me that full bill. I just handed them the bill. They paid me back that money through the transfers in the app, which are, again, very simple. So I got all my money back plus an extra $40, which is just great as a college student, especially before I became just this good at saving and stuff like that. That was just a really beneficial aspect. Bank of America, it was a little bit of a hassle because I didn't catch it right away, but I did end up getting my money, and it all worked out. $40 extra is pretty great. On top of that, I saw a customer come in that I see pretty frequently, and he was coming in with it, and he has a Bank of America card. Right before he checked in, I was like, hey, I know I personally did this, you might be able to do this as well. And he ended up clicking that extra Bank of America deals. I think he saved like $25 or something, and he came down that later that night and bought me food. That's normally not something that happens, but he was just really happy that like I would go out of my way to help him save some money as well. Plus, it got him the coin and whatever. It helped him out, and so he helped me out. That's not something, I guess, of beneficial to this video, but it just show like how, I don't know, it just a cool story, I guess. Please, to my job, don't fire me because I saved $25 to somebody. I don't know if it goes to Bank of America or you guys. Don't fire me, thanks. So I haven't said this before, but in Graham's video, he had one flaw that I just really did not like. I kind of mentioned it earlier, but he said in his video, the top 5 cards for beginners in 2019, he said at about 10-second mark, I noted it, I'm not that big of a nerd, that with this card you should you should not max it out, but not pay it off, and the money that you would be spending, pay it off to put it into an Ally bank that saves about 2% on that money per year. So I kind of disagree with this just because it really will hurt the utilization rate. So basically, utilization rate is the percent of your line of credit versus how much you spend. So if you spend $1,000 of $1,000 line of credit, you are spending 100% of your utilization rate. This is really not good. And honestly, you should probably target about 30% or under in your utilization rate. So $300 at most out of $1,000 line of credit. So just putting that all into an account and not paying it off, although you aren't losing any money because there's 0% interest, you are affecting your credit score, and that's one thing I just disagree with in his video. Other than that, go check out his videos. They are way better than mine. I mean, I've said way too many ums in this video, I already know, and you really don't want to listen to me talk about things. I understand that. Hopefully I get better at this whole YouTube thing. I'm just really still super nervous. So like I said, just be really smart with the credit cards. Pay it off in full every month, and you'll have a great credit score at the end. It took me 6 months to almost reach a score of 700, and I really didn't know what I was doing for the first months. So you already have a leg up. Just pay it off. It's not that hard. Don't use your credit card any more than what you would use cash or a debit card. Other than that, please subscribe. I think it'll be worth it. I do have other videos, and I do plan on talking about how I trade ETFs. I will talk more about that on Sunday. I just want this video in general to get a few likes. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter to me. I'm doing this for myself. But if there's something you like, share it or do something. So I do plan, just because, like I said, I do care about income. I would love this was generating me money, but if it was generating me money, it would be because of you guys. So I do think if I do ever get up to 1,000 subscribers where YouTube does start paying me, I will start with my subscribers. I will start keeping track of when I get subscriber lists and who are the people I see consistently. The people I see consistently, I'll start Venmoing half of what I get per day to just a random lucky subscriber. So maybe look for that in the future. So say I get $100 in a day, I upload a video, I will choose somebody in the comments or somebody that liked it and give them $50 if they respond back to me. And we'll keep doing that. I know I've seen Graham's videos where he's making like $2K a day. So $1,000 Venmo to you will be just fantastic, or something like that. I mean, I don't think I'll reach his level. He's a god. But just, it's something. It'll start helping you out, either making a payment for your credit card so you don't ever catch behind and you can pay it off in full, or just starting investing. I know that I wish I had that leg up, and just, so I'd rather help people out than, bank on my money. Plus, you like my videos, the more people you share this with, the more subscribers I get, which is more money this generates, which is a better chance that you will get more money. I also think that if it's getting like $100 or something like that, I might break it up into 2 parts or something, just so that I can share it with more people and just share, I guess, the love. Alrighty, cool. Not that any of that matters now. It'll probably be like a year or like 10 years before I can even get any subscribers. So, yeah, let's end this right now. Cool, bye.